All right, speaking of food, Publix, where shopping is a pleasure, they are making a change to their express checkout lanes. Explain what's going on here, Deborah.
So, depending on how you like to shop, this might be good. But Publix is getting rid of that 10-item limit for the express lane. Now, it doesn't really clarify if just anybody's going to be allowed, like if you got a full cart or if you just have a
So
basket.
they're going to keep express lanes,
They're
but
going to
they're
have
getting
express
rid
lanes,
of the 10.
but you don't have to have 10 items in there if you want to use the express lane. And they're saying it's going to help wait times because sometimes there'll be a lot of people in those express lanes and not as many in the longer ones. So we'll see if they actually just get rid of express lanes altogether.
First of all, I hate change. So any change, at Publix, you're perfect. You don't have to change a thing. Maybe hire some more folks at the deli counter during the lunch rush to make the subs.
Yeah.
That's the only. It could be a little quicker. But I like when I go in, I get 10 items or less. I hit the express lane if it's open and boom, boom, boom.
How many people really follow that?
Well, that's what bugs me. I'm judgy. If I am in the express lane and it's 10 items or less, and it's not always 10 items in my Publix or just any grocery shopping career. I've seen like 14 items or less, 12 items or less.
I think they'll let that slide.
15.
They just don't want the full cart.
But that's that, and it happens at Target too, where the self checkout lanes at Target, which are a game changer, and they're like express, like 10 items or less, and I'll see families pull up a huge cart, and I'm like, I get very judgy, and I'm like, and I don't like drop a dime on them or anything. I just shoot them dirty looks, and be like,
To me, 10 items or less, you might as well use the self checkout then. You can do that on your own 10 items. Just use the self-checkout and leave all the other lanes to regular people.
I don't have any self-checkout lanes at the Publix I go to.
There's only one of the Publix I go to that has self-checkouts.
All right, so we don't have clarification on what this change is going to be. I understand what they're doing. They want to help shorten other lines. So I think that these are going to be like flexible lanes, like the HOT lanes.
I think they'll switch the signs back and forth.
Yeah, I think they're going to, if there's not a need for the express lane, all right, we'll change the express lane to a regular lane so we can eliminate some of the. That's the way I read the story. But ironically, we were going to talk about this the other day, things that you shouldn't do in grocery stores. And the top of the list is the thing that gets my goat is when you have too many items. Listen, if it's 10 or less and you have an 11, okay, whatever. You got 3 packs of gum. No one cares. That's fine. But that's one of the things that people get annoyed at in supermarkets, grocery stores, is people with too many items in the express lane. What else gets people's goat?
Have you ever been in line and someone just is on a speakerphone? Like they're waiting in line and they're using a speakerphone and it's probably not even a good conversation.
Worst.
You can hear everything. It's so loud.
I'm picturing a woman that's happened to me, I don't know, 18 months ago, and she still lives rent-free in my head. And not just have with the speakerphone, but like screaming into the speakerphone.
So loud.
Yeah, all right, I'm with you on that. That's unacceptable behavior.
Forgetting to put the divider down, that little piece of plastic that says these are yours, these are ours, just not putting one down for the next person. That's what if there's someone behind you, I automatically put the little divider down.
That's me. I can't stand it.
You don't even pay for produce.
I don't. If the person in front of me doesn't put it, that's okay. I'll put it myself. That wouldn't bother me that much.
How about if you decide you don't want something, you just leave it there, especially if it's something that's frozen that could spoil, and people just put it at the very back and they decided it's not going to go down. That's another thing. That usually
does. I feel bad for the workers that have to restock that, but I'd rather that than the speakerphone talking.
For sure. Last minute price check. So you don't know how much something costs and you wait until you're all checked out and then you ask for something to be price checked and then tell them to go back and take it off the receipt.
I know, rarely has happened to me.
That happens. And then the last one on here is just standing too close to the person that's behind you in line or in front of you, depending on where you're standing.
I think it's depending on how long the line is, because sometimes the line goes out into like the walkway area where people are trying to get by with their carts. If it's that long a line, like everyone get closer so people can get by.
Well, that's when you open another lane.
In the carts. Interesting. All right. Well, I go to Publix all the time, so I'll keep an eye on that. Another thing, just thinking of things that get my blood boiling. And this happens at the airport. When you're going through TSA security, you got the gray bins, and you get your stuff out, and then you don't put the bin in the stack.
Why can't you do that? It's right there.
When Maya and I travel, we're like part-time TSA employees because it drives us both crazy. These entitled people will get their laptop and their briefcase out, and they just leave the tray.
Because they're in such a hurry.
Yeah, and then Maya and I, we like work there. We'll stack them up, put in there. Like that should be. You should lose flight privileges if you're that person.
Go to the back of the line.
Yeah, put your freaking gray tray.
Yeah, the bin.
In the bin. Put it in where it's supposed to go. I should get frequent flyer miles or something for doing it. Every time I go to the airport, I'm like when you were in school, what was the kid's job?
The hall monitor?
I'm the hall monitor at TSA checkout lines, especially at the world's busiest.